Hello. Good morning, Awu, and hello. I'm gonna give
What sort of things do you like to read, Kaiden? Oh, you can read, can't you?
Of course I can read. I'm not a moron.
Oh, no, of course not. I just thought, given how you, are, that perhaps...
Perhaps what? I might have spent my life locked up in some stuffy college, Lucian. But what I do know is far more important than the fairy stories you read.
Fairy stories? Oh, you know, understanding the history and mythology of Tamriel is a complex, engaging study with applications all throughout modern life. How can we work towards a better future if we don't learn from the past? But I suppose you wouldn't understand.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, generally speaking, I wouldn't expect barbarians to understand the significance and benefits of academic discipline.
Barbarians? Maybe this barbarian will be stupid enough to forget to guard your scrawny neck next time a dragon is bearing down on you, eh?
Well, yes, I suppose you do have some uses, don't you?
crap. Awu, and hello, friends and enemies. So I did get the glitch figured out. It's because I had equipped a high-heeled boot. I was also reminded by someone who took a look at my load order, I have more custom followers I have to pick up. So, we are on the way to pick up one of the easier ones now. Hopefully the game doesn't crash on me for doing so.
Got something to say, Sweat?
How's the weather down there?
What's it look like? You know, it's lovely. Thanks for asking. Can you get me out of here now? Guessing you're not the Thalmor's favorite lapdog.
I don't serve the Thalmor, and you should mind who you threaten from down there.
Oh, lovely. So you're just here to watch me struggle against this bear trap until they show up. Wait a minute.
What's wrong?
If you're not with the Legionnaires of the Thalmor, who are you? What are you doing out here? Don't tell me you just stumbled into all this. Oh. Well, this is very fortunate. Yeah, I need to get to that town down the hill from here. Can you help me? I don't know my face yet. If we run into any patrols, tell them it was a hunting accident. It's probably far too common in this region. What do you say? Can you help me out?
Yes, I'll help you.
Excellent. I like you already. Let me know when you're ready to pry this thing open. And, no rush.
Imperial dogs. There's nothing too low for them.
There's no glory in war, especially not in a war between brothers. It changes even the best of people, and exemplifies the worst in them.
I'm ready. Are you?
As I'll ever be.
Bite down on something, yeah? 1, 2...
3.
I have a healing potion to spare.
Well, this goes a little beyond any external wounds. I think I nicked my pride, too. But thank you. Truly. Keep it, though. I can still walk.
I think we barely got it open. How's your leg?
God. Yeah, that hurts, stranger. I don't know who you are, but you just saved my life. I'm afraid that's not the end of the favors I'll be asking of you, though. So, can you get me to Falkreath?
I can do that, sure.
Thank you, stranger. My name's Gore, by the way. And you?
Fine, man. I'm Kira.
Whatever you say, I guess. But this can wait, can't it? The introductions. I'm getting ahead of myself. Can we go?
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, right. Well, let me know when you're ready. I'm gonna go put some pressure on this. Just in time. Looks like Falkreath is out of the question now.
You'll die this
Ow!
skull.
Ow!
Hell. Pay for this.
We discussed this.
You best be careful with that magic.
That's the last of them.
And thank kind for that. You're quite skilled in battle, aren't you? You put me to shame. I guess I owe you an explanation for getting your hands dirty, huh? Well, listen, we both know this is not the time or the place for it. Let's get to an end. I'll tell you anything you want to know. I owe you for putting your neck out for me like this. That's not lost on me. You have my steel and my blood. I'm with you. If you'll have me.
I would be glad to have you with me.
Then it's settled. I'll protect you with my life. Same as you did for me. Thank you.
Let's get moving. Follow me.
Lead. I promise I'll tell you everything once we're safely to an end.
I lost sight of you earlier.
Did you? We used to use a hunter's call to find each other in the field. I can teach it to you. You make that sound, and I'll know exactly where to find you.
Let's talk about your outfit. Heavy armor. I need to have a look at your gear.
Hey, don't touch the amulet.
Since he's a custom follower, he needs one of these. Last, since he's special follower. Let's change it set, shall we? Maybe not the
I promise I'll tell you everything once we're
definitely.
safely to an end.
Up
There
the wolf
she
armor
is.
works. Okay.
Hello, gorgeous. Magnus.
How can I help you?
I'd like to train you some more.
Excellent. I've been looking forward to this. What shall we work on this time?
Let me show you how to focus your magicka.
Now that would be fascinating.
Okay.
Shall we continue your training?
Already? I still haven't finished digesting our last lesson. Perhaps another time?
What do you know about the Dragonborn?
Ah. You're convinced that that's what you are, then?
No. I just want to know what Balgruuf and the others were talking about.
I'd keep an open mind if I were you. It's a mysterious old world, after all. I imagine we'll know more definitely soon enough. Anyway, you asked me what I know. I'm more familiar with the Cyrodiilic legends than the Nordic ones, but I'll tell you what I've read. Though some scholars on Solstheim dispute it, the first definite use of the term Dragonborn is attributed to Saint Alessia, back in the First Era. The story goes that on her deathbed, Alessia made a pact with Akatosh, who infused her with his divine blood and granted her the Amulet of Kings. Akatosh then sealed off the Plains of Oblivion, banishing the Aedra and Daedra from the surface of Nirn forevermore. Or at least, for as long as one of Alessia's descendants sat on the throne of Cyrodiil and wore the amulet. From then on, Alessia's descendants were known as Dragonborn. Of course, that line ended with the death of Martin Septim during the Oblivion Crisis. But he turned into a giant dragon and kicked Mehrunes Dagon back into the Deadlands, which seems to have confused things. Anyway, skip ahead a couple of 100 years and here you are, supposedly with that same dragon blood in your veins. The somewhat primitive Nordic myths claim that lets you absorb the soul of a dragon, which we've both seen you do, and channel it into a shout. But as far as I'm aware, no one ever saw any of the Dragonborn Emperors do that. Maybe you're related to them. Maybe the gods just like you. In any case, as I said, I have a feeling we'll find out more soon enough. Alright then.
Let me fix. I think the Nether's follower framework is actually what's causing Rayloff to wander off. Took me this long to figure it out, but I think that's what's been happening. So... System... Activity. Sandbox style. Allow at home. See if that gets Rayloff running back this direction, or if I have to spawn him in.
It's a beautiful day. We should try catching some fish.
Right. Now for the hard follower to... Now for the hard follower to find. Gotta find from the item list something that doesn't qualify as a typical item. Okay, so that's not it. This is the one follower who the custom load order I'm using basically makes impossible to find, because the quest that spawns him in doesn't auto-trigger at a certain point. Too many S's. Okay. Okay. Let's see if there are any alternative methods to finding him, because that was the only one I could think of. Frustrating. That to the Drunken Huntsman, I guess. I do need to remove my custom marker.
I always wanted to see this place. They say it's hard to get to and the Greybeards don't talk to anyone. It would be an honor to go with you.
Scar on her cheek. I don't remember seeing anyone like that here. Usually pretty drunk whenever we stop in Whiterun, though.
That's not the way to the Drunken Huntsman.
If we're taking a break, I could use a drink. Mead, preferably. Or something stronger.
We should go see Bellathor. I heard he'll buy just about anything. Sell it, too.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Prepare to be outwitted, or at least outtalked.
I'm not going to ask what's going on upstairs. I'm fairly certain I know.
Bliss.
Hello, friend. I can tell you're no stranger to the wilds. I'm sure we can.
What do you do for work?
I'm a mercenary. You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Ever think about joining up with the Legion or the Stormcloaks?
Got a loving wife, my daughter, and a patch of land to call my own. What more can a man ask for? Sometimes I miss the soldier's life, but when I hold my daughter in my arms, I know I made the right choice.
Your wife seems very upset.
My wife's a good woman. She can be a little hard-headed sometimes, but I love her just the same.
We sell bows, arrows, and ale.
If you find that sword, please bring it to me.
Ah, hello, my Nord friend. In the market for some hunting supplies? Thank you very much for your business.
Okay, so I was told that there was potentially an alternative start to the Valsereno quest here, but apparently not. Oh, Jesus. Okay. You know what? It's actually... There we go. Let's check the... Okay. I mean, yes, I made Skyrim extremely gay and extremely horny. I'm not regretting that. It's just it's a little awkward.
If you have need of hunting supplies, then you've come to the right place.
Yeah, I was fairly certain that was what's happening. Okay, yep. Let's leave the building and give them some privacy until I can know for sure how to swap it.
I trusted Whiterun's guards, you know. They stand firm,
Companions settled
unyielding
here
in their
ages
duty,
ago.
yet justice guides their hand. Can't say that for
Against
every
the
hold,
Bulmer
I
at
tell
the
you.
time, it's long gone though.
The message in a bottle is not on the ground. Maybe that's why I've never found it. It's gonna have to walk up to the bandits, kill a few of the bandits, grab the message in a bottle, and then run. In that order. But yeah, Valserino's quest, we need to at least pick up the starting point for it.
Could anyone survive these roads unarmed? I'm gonna try and find out.
Skyrim's glories are something to behold at times like this. When she decides to show.
So, where the quest mod guide on YouTube said it is entrance to this bandit camp. Oh, shit.
That's enough. I've seen mud crabs braver than most bandits, and smarter too.
Sitting on top of a barrel.
Someone there? Over here! Now ain't this a surprise? Get him! What are you doing? Fuck off!
It's gonna take the things of value.
Oi, careful.
Really think you could beat us?
I'm not too fond to get set on fire.
They could take us.
Below.
Now that's amusing.
Let's take them back.
There we go.
When I was little, I used to make up stories about finding treasure in caves like this. Never guessed I'd be doing it for real one day.
Ah, nice one!
Each twinkling
That
light
cave
in the
could
sky,
make good shelter.
punctured,
Provided we
better with
clear
someone who
out
can actually
whatever's
keep up, isn't it?
inside.
abandoned us to our own months.
Okay. Serrano, where are my ice wolves? With what I paid you, I should be drowning in wolves for the pits by now. How am I supposed to make back my coin without any wolves? You'll be the one drowning if you don't deliver soon. Ironhand continues on the second page. Unless you found a better watchman than that blind uncle of yours, you'd best watch your tone. Transporting ice wolves from Solstheim to northern Skyrim isn't easy. Or you could have hired any swab to do it, but it's not, and you need me, so have some damn patience, Captain Serrano. Rodolph, you're a little stunned for my patience. I know I have issues, but he's a watchman, and you expect him no more sneaking in and out. No more games with his ledger, or nails in his hair. One more joke, and you'll see how funny a day in the cage can be. However. Good to know. Alright.
What of you?
Before we do take off.
I've seen my share of Tamriel. Nothing compares to the wilds of Skyrim. She's as beautiful as she is dangerous.
I do need to drop some stuff. So let's enter the portable player house. We've got 2 now that I figured out how Kaiden's tent works.
Bandits will meet their end.
We need to drop any magical gear I'm not using. Keeping 1 amulet. Scene. Of the armor. Weapons. I'm not getting rid of those yet. Oh, whoops. Probably do. Now I've got the blackface bug. Whoa. Because of course things couldn't be... Blade dance stuff. The Arcane Nexus. Well, this just on me at the... I am currently too weak on enchanting to be off to 3rd enchant. It's called Miracle. As much as I want to throw another skill point, another point into destruction, because we accidentally maxed out the enchanting tree. Oh, you'll never be able to repeat it. Oh, okay. So I already burned that. Let's remember that. Comes. Right.
Don't often see the sun. When you do, it's worth the wait.
I am, however, going to grab the easiest
part about traveling Skyrim,
custom follower to grab.
every sunrise and sunset are a spectacle.
List.
Make you appreciate the simpler things.
And potentially our second marriage option. Ah, crap. Of course it would crash right after I get this. Ah. Go slower. We're gonna have to redo that, but at least now I know not to go to the Drunken Huntsman. Thankfully, I have a save from immediately after. Grabbing Gore, as I had to test it, because I thought grabbing Gore was what caused the crash earlier. No. That wasn't it. It was literally just things conflicting. So, So how is everyone's night? We're waiting on Skyrim to relaunch again. I will go ahead and actually show off. I managed to get one of my 2 external hard drives working again. So, you have both one of my external hard drives, sorry, both. My brain is not thinking keyboard and mouse when I'm holding a controller, so having to switch which thing my keyboard is connected to not fully fix my brain issue with that. While we're waiting, library. Error with Tabmaster. What the fuck? Oh. As you can see, I've installed a few games. I did get Dramatical Murder reinstalled, but we will not be doing it on stream for obvious reasons, because I've already made Skyrim too gay. Retry. Start the Ducky plugin. And that fixes it. I did want to show off what I had installed, but so that's still running. That is disappointing. Disable Tabmaster. It's gonna shut Puckspawn completely down. Great. Well. So I guess we'll have to deal with the vanilla tabs, I guess. As you can see, I have way more games installed now. So we do have more options for streaming. However, Skyrim will still be the primary game we stream. It's just, now I have more games because one of my portable hard drives is working. And it is also the one that had my emulation collection on it. Try this again. I swear, if I have to completely restart the Steam Deck from, like, the ground up, boot it in desktop mode, and boot it in game mode, I'm gonna be angry. I'm not gonna throw a fit, but I'm gonna be... Oh, thank God. Okay. Kerosene be praised. Ow, woo! Yes, I know. Cringe. A werewolf praising kerosene and then going ow woo like a damn furry, because I am. Okay. So yeah, I have the follower dialogue expansion for... Well, I have improved dialogue for Lydia. I'm not that I'm going to have Lydia in my party ever, because I dislike her, but I do have it in case the urge ever strikes me to let a woman in on the fun. Not the sex, but the fun. But that being said, I do have the follower dialogue expansion for not just Rayloff, but Mercurio and for Eric the Slayer. So yeah, once we get the Val Sereno quest marker started, my goal is to get to a cart, the cart take us to Rorikstead so I don't have to cheat teleport to Rorikstead. Then finish his quest. His quest is very simple. You just gotta basically pay off his dad, bribe him, let him leave that village. Which, by the way, if you didn't know, Rorikstead is fucking cursed. Yeah, I found that out the hard. Not via a quest or anything. I found that out because some idiot decided to look up the entire history of Rorikstead. By some idiot, I do mean my twin. I wanted to understand Eric better, okay? Sue me. Hello, Gomez. I do apologize for you having to see my mod organizer too. Skyrim crashed on me because I moved away from something too fast and or a follower's nav mesh wound up conflicting with something. Push come to shove, if it crashes again, I'm just going to send Gore to the I'm gonna send Gore to the brothel to earn his keep, and that'll be the end of that. As much as I want to have Gore in the team, because just like with Bjorn and Lucian, he has dialogue that interacts with everybody. Rayloff, I know of all of the custom followers I have. You're actually VTuber too, but on Twitch only. Nice. I am multi-streaming on Twitch and on YouTube and on TikTok at the moment. It's fun. But that being said, so Rayloff, his follower dialogue interactions of the custom followers I've got, he only has interactions with Mercurio, Eric the Slayer, and the improved dialogue for Lydia. Eric has dialogue for Kaiden and for Rayloff and Mercurio. Why I'm wanting to get Eric. Val Sereno has dialogue with everybody. Lucian has dialogue with everybody. Valid. Well, welcome to the, well, not necessarily NSFW, but quasi-NSFW stream. There are certain things I have installed as mods that I have to actively, forcibly make a screen blackout moment happen for. with the mods I have installed, because this is also my personal playlist that I use for my playthroughs off-stream for Skyrim. So, people on Twitch ask you weird questions. Oh no, I 100% get that. There's... It's not fun being a young streamer, because there are way too many people who don't understand the basic thing that the musical Into the Woods should have taught people when they either had to learn about its existence in high school or ignore its existence in high school. Be very aware of strangers. Even flowers have their dangers, and nice is different than good. And then later on in the musical, you're so nice, you're not good, you're not evil, you're just nice. Yeah, nice people are a terrifying thing. And it's... no. No. Yeah, there's a reason why I don't like to play the nice guy anymore. Because playing the nice guy kinda... well, it's what drove me off Twitch the first time. And then the second time. And then the third time. And so this time, now that I not only know how many of me are inside my skull, we just mutually decided, out of all 100 of me, none of me are going to be nice. We are going to be honest, brutal, and blunt, and we are going to be unapologetically ourselves to the point it may or may not hurt our audience retention. Because we don't really give a fuck, and literally, we can't survive not doing our hobby, so we might as well do our hobby, because not doing our hobby wasn't doing us any good anyway. And of course, reality's wanting me to hop into yet another recommended reality stream. By the way, if anyone other than me uses reality for their VTube avatar, if you can find a way to port a reality avatar off of their servers and onto some other software, I wouldn't mind not having to rely on a goddamn gacha game in order to keep my VTuber avatar looking, well, the way he does. Thanks. Now that I put that on the ether, maybe I'll get an answer, but probably not, knowing my luck. But yeah, we started our YouTube channel shortly after we turned 22. And then our YouTube channel had to be completely scrapped because of basically being threatened to be disowned and then being disowned anyway. And then we started Twitch. We were literally so nice to certain individuals, even though we knew them to be problematic. We were nice to them to try to, be nice online. Because they always say, try to make friends, try to influence people. Even if they're bad people, maybe you can influence them to do good things. That did not work out well. And the second time, I actually quit in order to focus on NPC Risk, which was an event that I was helping with. I wasn't an organizer of it by any stretch of the imagination, but I was basically funding their entire Discord server. They removed me from a leadership position and basically demoted me to a flunky. And that was as a direct result of me being overloaded because my dad was actively dying. Because I was nice, I didn't want to burden anybody with my problems. Which then spiraled out of control to me being kicked out of a D&D group because I kept falling asleep during session because I was too nice to ask to maybe have a few weeks off for my own mental health. And it wasn't good. Basically, me being too nice spiraled out of control, and then when I realized that a few members of that D&D group wanted to be no contact, and they were actively still leadership and NPC risk, I exited the server, not realizing that it would remove all of the boosts I was actively paying for and boot them back down to the 2 boosts they had without me. It wasn't intentional. It happened. Me trying to be nice literally led to a whole bunch of bad shit. So I try not to be nice anymore. Ever. And I just realized this is before we recruited Gore, because I loaded the wrong save, and trying to use the active load menu outside of the main menu with this load order is fucking hell. So we're gonna have to re-recruit Gore. So, I guess, walkthrough for that. So Gore, as a follower, is one of the Lucian, Kaiden, that whole grouping of custom followers that you actively have to keep follower exclusion tokens for the follower frameworks on in order to keep them from breaking. So let me really quickly, speaking of Nether's follower framework, I do need to fix it. Oh, nope. Nope. Back. FF. Is activity. Only allow sandboxing at home. Thank you.
Got something to say, Sweat?
How's the weather down there?
What's it look like? You know, it's lovely. Thanks for asking. Can you get me out of here now? Guessing you're not the Thalmor's favorite lapdog.
I don't serve the Thalmor, and you should mind who you threaten from down there.
Oh, lovely. So you're just here to watch me struggle against this bear trap until they show up. Wait a minute.
What's wrong?
If you're not with the Legionnaires of the Thalmor, who are you? What are you doing out here? Don't tell me you just stumbled into all this. Oh. Well, this is very fortunate. Yeah, I need to get to that town down the hill from here. Can you help me? I don't have my face yet. If we run into any patrols, tell them it was a hunting accident. That's probably far too common in this region. What do you say? Can you help me out?
Yes, I'll help you.
Excellent. I like you already. Let me know when you're ready to pry this thing open. And, no rush.
Don't die on me.
I'm ready. Are you?
As I'll ever be.
Bite down on something, yeah? 1, 2,
3.
I think we barely got it open. How's your leg?
God. Yeah, that hurts, stranger. I don't know who you are, but you just saved my life. I'm afraid that's not the end of the favors I'll be asking of you, though. So, can you get me to Falkreath?
I can do that, sure.
Thank you, stranger. My name's Gore, by the way. And you?
It's no trouble. I'm Kira. What kind of name is Gore?
Well, it's not one. It's closer to an insult. But I guess it grew on me. I can tell you about it later. For now, let's get moving.
Right, fair enough.
All right, fair enough.
There we go.
Yeah, right. Well, let me know when you're ready. I'm gonna go put some pressure on this.
Incoming Thalmor from right behind us.
Time.
I'll fight and die. The strength is mine. Victory!
Looks like Falkreath is out of the question now, even if that was the last of them. They found me.
That's the last of them.
And thank kind for that. You're quite skilled in battle, aren't you? You put me to shame. I guess I owe you an explanation for getting your hands dirty, huh? Well, listen, we both know this is not the time or the place for it. Let's get to an end. I'll tell you anything you want to know. I owe you for putting your neck out for me like this. That's not lost on me. You have my steel and my blood. I'm with you. If you'll have me.
I would be glad to have you with me.
Then it's settled. I'll protect you with my life. Same as you did for me. Thank you.
Let's get moving. Follow me.
Lead. I promise I'll tell you everything once we're safely to an end.
I lost sight of you earlier.
Did you? We used to use a hunter's call to find each other in the field. I can teach it to you. You make that sound, and I'll know exactly where to find you.
Right.
I need to have a look at your gear.
Hey, don't touch the amulet.
And steal the important stuff. Wink. Loan. Then...
Let's talk about your outfit.
Ooh.
Heavy armor.
Then... Yep. Get back to the road. Save here so I don't have to redo all that mess. Talk to Gore now that he's re-rendered.
Nothing compares to the
Mostly.
There's no glory in war, especially not in a war between brothers. It changes even the best of people, and exemplifies the worst in them.
Right. Talk about his living arrangements. Get him to home there. Then
Something on your mind?
not Lucian.
I promise I'll tell you everything once we're safely to an end.
Let's go ahead and
I need to have a look
drop
at your gear.
the Nether's
Hey, don't
follower
touch the
framework exemption on him. Back out of his menu. I'd like to make sure I can still cast spells. I can. Good, so that didn't break anything.
Days like this, it feels good to be out of the city, away from people.
Right. Save. Okay. Now, where was I? Right. Valserina's quest. Since we now know where it spawns... we can fast travel directly to the Huntingbird Meadery. Yep. I don't know why the audio is glitching out the way it is. Maybe something's going on with the storm.
God, coward.
Why would you? This was the last on my list.
Poison this land. They took much from you, and I'll not let them take much.
Okay, so good to know that the storm is causing some audio glitch. Read this on stream, so I'll just trigger the quest. Dawnstar, Solitude, or Windhelm about Captain Serrano.
Could anyone survive this movie?
Rain's getting heavier. Might be wise to find shelter for a bit.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Like, maybe... home, actually. Home to the brothel. Yes, that's intentional. But, at least in here... Oh, great.
I've got a good friend. That means something.
Here we go. Indoors, see if that fixes the audio issue. Have to make sure I can still... Yep, I can still bathe. Makes it easy.
Home's where your heart is, right? Or is it where you bring your
to? Graybeards don't talk to
What if you don't have a hat?
It would be an honor to go with you.
To the homeless.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
Okay, so the audio's still acting up.
I understand.
But apparently that's only because of the storm. Because...
Alright, let's show these milk drinkers what's good in life. Weed.
Right. Save here right in front of the brothel.
What do you say we find a roof before we drown out here?
There we go. So it's proximity that enables clearness. Indoors, it's easier to hear someone we're directly talking to, but the rain is still... Let's see... Whiterun Stables. If I remember correctly, the cart is nearby, and hopefully getting to Rorikstead will clear all that up, because it won't be raining. Hopefully. Ah, there's the cart. And it's no longer raining.
My carriage is the safest way to travel.
Yeah.
I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Rorikstead.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Lovely weather for a hike.
I trust in Whiterun's guards, you know. They stand firm, unyielding in their duty, yet justice guides their hand. Can't say that for every hold, I tell you.
Where are any of the women of this town?
And you just hit upon the biggest thing about this town. It is cursed. Basically, any woman who gives birth in this town has a 50-50 chance of dying. Usually, the coin lands on the Wrong 50.
Sheep life centers around the moon's phases. It's higher species, their entire path of life.
Right. I gain a free perk point. I did not. Need to absorb more sky shards then. Wonderful. Yes, I've decided not to pillage a farm, thank you. As first though this town may be...
We should try catching some fish.
Cursed though this town may be, I'm not fucking petty. Now, let's see if I can find Eric, because I know his dad runs this inn, and it is night.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Oh, there he is. There he is. So we can complete his quest pretty easy.
You look like you've seen your share of adventure.
There once was a hero.
Envy you that. In fact, maybe you can help me with something.
What is it that you need?
I want to be an adventurer like you. My father says I can't. He says he needs me to stay here and work the farm. And even if he did let me be an adventurer, we couldn't afford to buy armor. His name is Mralki, and he's the innkeeper here. I hope you could change his mind.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. I can't stand the thought of being trapped in this village for the rest of my days.
Right here.
Did you have any luck talking to my father?
Trying to trigger the initial dialogue for his interactions with Kaiden.
What do you need?
Any thoughts?
Nothing important.
Welcome to Warwickstead. How can I help you today?
Just what I need.
Nah, I don't think so.
What, your son?
I'd like to talk to you about your son.
What's that like?
My son? Eric? What about him? Did something happen? Is he all right?
What is it? More than 10 winters now.
You should let your son choose
I think the
life
last time
he
I saw you,
wants.
we locked Lemkel in the privy.
But
then
the world
shot
is a
him with
dangerous
scream giant,
place.
So he ran out with his
Eric
pants
has
down.
no idea what he's getting himself into. What's more, he's got no armor. I'll have to save up the money for
Switch
it.
taken to my backside so hard I couldn't sit for a week. I was sad to see you leave after that.
Here, use this to buy some
Vinyar,
armor.
was it?
You would give your own coin to help my son? Moved by your compassion.
Brynjar died.
Your kind deed will not go unrewarded.
I'm sorry to hear that, friend.
Tell Eric I've changed my mind and will visit
I
quite
still
very
use
soon.
that
to
tracking
fit
trick
for
he
honor.
taught me when hunting. Maybe we could have an ale later, toast to him, and talk of old times.
Aye.
Did you have any luck talking to my father?
Eric, I was wondering if I could speak to you a moment.
Of course, my friend. Was something the matter?
No. Well, it's about Kaiden. I was hoping you would indulge me a little.
About Kaiden?
Yes, well, you're the first person I've met who knew him when he was young.
Oh yes, I see. How can I help you?
Could you tell me a little about when you first met?
Of course, friend. I was quite young then. A few years younger than him. I remember there was a bad storm that night. My father went out to check the stock and came back in with a man carrying a boy a bit bigger than I was.
Carrying him?
Yes, he was quite ill, you see. My father put them up in a room and sent me to go get some herbs from Ennis. I remember being really scared of the storm. However, my father had told me I had to hurry or the boy might not make it.
Wait, what? Kaiden almost...
Yes, friend. It was a close call for a while there. The man with him, Brynjar, actually made the journey to Whiterun to purchase some tonics from the shop there. He left that night in the worst of the storm.
I had no idea. So Kaiden stayed with you here. I'm surprised Brynjar left.
I remember hearing him talk to my father. He scared me a little.
Scared you how?
At the time, he was just very worried about leaving. Made my father promise to keep guard until he came back. It's like he thought the storm and the illness were not the biggest dangers.
He made it back, though, and Kaiden recovered, clearly.
Yes, friend. He returned in less than half the time the journey would normally take. And Kaiden recovered within a week, thanks to the medicines Brynjar was able to bring back. He was confined to bed for a while, though, so I spent a lot of time with him talking and playing games. They left as soon as he was able to travel. After that, they made a point of stopping here randomly over the years.
Thank you for sharing this with me, Eric. I really appreciate it.
Anytime, my friend. I'd be happy to share with you. You just need to ask.
Your father changed his mind.
I can't thank you enough, friend. I hope you'll come back to Rorikstead soon and pay me a visit. Maybe we can swap stories about our adventures over a mug of ale at the inn. I'd better get going.
Okay. Now.
No, there wasn't much of anything in it for you.
Have you heard the rumours? They've got Stendar's hammer itself on display at the Dwemer Museum over in Markov.
Maybe we could
Why don't we
bring
go and
him
take a
along
look?
sometime. I'd keep an eye on him. He wouldn't be a bother at all.
Greetings.
You and I have some meat drinking to catch up on, eh?
Oh,
Come on, let's get warm and drunk.
I need to trade some things with you.
Whatever you say, boss.
Trying to fix the point. Here we go. Get his armor from where it got out.
And away we go.
Yep.
Ah! Oh, you frighten me, traveler. You shouldn't just greet someone unexpectedly.
Yeah, you're the one who greeted me.
I do it all the time. Nobody seems to mind.
Well, they could just be very polite. Or blind or something. Okay, so maybe it is just me getting spooked. The Stormcloaks used to say the same, but I have a good reason to be.
So you're a Stormcloak?
Was a Stormcloak. Now I'm just an ordinary shut-in, never going to leave this inn, as long as Meraki is willing to have me. Maybe I can marry his son, and then they'll let me stay here forever.
Eric is all mine. You can't have him.
Then, you're married? Meraki never told me. Maybe Meraki's looking to remarry. I won't have to leave then. Ever.
No, I'm just being very possessive of it.
Why are you so afraid of leaving?
I'm cursed. It's been with me since I was a young child. It's the only explanation for what happened at Helgen. About time.
If you need a meal or room, I've got both.
I'd like to rent a room.
I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Place seems calm enough. Go on, get some sleep. I'll not be letting anything happen to you, I promise.
Okay, what I will say is this is where I always have to... Black the screen out.
Oops.
Haven't had a good night's rest in a while, so gonna do the full 24 hours. And you are going to hear the reason I have to black the webcam out. Be some dialogue in between, though, so see what it says if it happens. Yes, you are going to definitely hear it. 5, 4...
Sorry.
Is where I'm hoping it didn't randomly select one of the ones where... It's progressing fairly swiftly. Just trying to check the gauges. Hang on. Okay.
How can I help you?
God damn it, Sonia.
Until next time.
Her interrupting might have just caused a glitch where I'm gonna have to load from the most recent save, redo the quest for, Yep, Sonia's approach can cause a glitch in the middle of one of these scenes if it has. Let's see if I can maneuver. If I move the camera away for a hot second. Good thing I turned the camera back to normal. Okay. Scene is supposed to end when the player gauge. Yeah. And of course, now NPCs are walking backwards. Blue gauge is maxed out. Let's see if it fixed it. Okay, yep, that fixed it. Okay, good. Now I've just got to wait for stamina cooldown. See if I'm still able to cast spells.
Hey, you and I have some meat drinking to catch up on, eh? Come here. Let's get warm and drunk.
Good to see you again. How would you like to hire a brave, if untested, mercenary?
Consider yourself hired.
Lead the way. Good. Time to find us more action.
A warm fire and a cold ale. Just what I need.
Yes, I do have a small army of very scantily clad men. And of course,
I knew you were different the
Lucian's
moment I met you. I mean,
armor glitched again.
Dragonborn?
Good morning.
Wow.
First, fix his armor.
I need to trade some things with you. I'd like to train you some more.
Excellent. I've been looking forward to this. Excellent. I've been looking forward to this. What shall we work on this time?
There we go.
Let me show you how to focus your magicka.
Now that would be fascinating.
Shall we continue your training?
Already? I still haven't finished digesting our last lesson. Perhaps another time. Right behind you.
You lead, I'll follow.
Beautiful morning, eh?
Save here. Instead of pursuing other quests here, let's go ahead and mark.
It's beautiful.
If we're taking a break, I could use a drink. Mead, preferably. Or something stronger. Sun's out and not a dragon in sight. A good day, I'd say.
What a view.
Of course, my boots are gone. That would be... We're outside of town.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
Put your blue beer. Brothel?
Thanks a lot.
Skyrim's glories are something to behold at times like this. When she decides to show.
Solitude's also this way. But I do kind of need to get to Windtown for the next quest I want to do, because I'm wanting to hold off on doing the main quest or the rest of the main quest for a bit.
It just feels right somehow, having this new life as an adventurer. It's what I was meant to do.
Looks like Leather's follower framework is actually causing him to have a bug.
I like it here.
You know the best part about traveling Skyrim?
I'm
Every
still
sunrise
here.
and sunset are a spectacle. Make you appreciate the simpler things.
I need to trade some.
What do you need to take?
Wait, Do you have the... Okay, he has the ignore token.
Let's go.
Rick?
At first I thought I'd miss farming. I guess I've had my fill of it because I don't miss it at all.
Give him a token.
I need to...
No problem. How can I help?
That. Yep. And...
You lead, I'll follow.
Alright. So. Stop. Like on the way home, there's one custom player home there. Windhelm is where I want to go. Find a traveling cart. To ride.
Used to go swimming in this weather. Cold water stinging the skin, warm sun soaking the soul.
Greetings, brother. You look weary. I have something to help you relax, if you're interested.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Exclusively moon sugar, scuba, and sleeping tree sap. No, thank you.
Fight well.
Couldn't have chosen a better day for traveling.
Don't often see the sun. When you do, it's worth the wait.
It's mine. Victory or Sovngarde!
Come on, then.
Dragonborn.
I found a copy of Beggar, if you want it.
This is a good series. I'll keep an eye out for other volumes. Thank you. Here, I've got something for you too.
All right.
It's a beautiful day. We should try catching some fish.
You want to do this the hard way? Fine.
not so tough now, are you?
Good job. There she is. Hello, gorgeous.
Let's see if I can get this part out. Save here, though, because this is going to be a puzzle. This is one of the official player homes available on the Creation Store. Apparently it's one of the better ones, too. Let's see. A quest was open. It said... Journal is right there.
A good snowfall. Reminds me of the tales my father used to tell.
Food. Ugh. Really well designed. It's exactly like a ruin.
A good place to rest our weary bones, isn't it?
Too empty room. Wondering if the person who developed this was planning on expanding the mod, but then get around to it, maybe? Bunch of Dwemer plate metal, like normally, and even in Dwemer ruins, don't find all of these pieces. Thought dropped from characters. House of the Moon had been lovely known as. Although it was dormant when I first arrived, able to reactivate it with able to create improved variants of automaton. Wait, this'll let me build. So side quests to gather different Dwemer materials in order to create one each. No, I'm gonna take the schematics with me. Bunch of scrap metal. I will leave, but if any of these parts are still here. Let's take them. If any of those. Boomer reinforced leg. Oh, okay, so I've gotta. Place all of those in. To know. Trying to remember what type of teleport. Follow me.
True Nord doesn't mind a little rain.
just stoke the fire. Take a seat, get the cold out.
All of them. Okay, now that we know that it's a spell that teleports us directly to the Bride of Miguel at the heart of the brothel works, the Bride of Miguel had...
I must travel.
I've missed you, Dovahkiin. Have you come to let me drink?
Okay. Still only
I need to go to
Breeze
Breeze
Home.
Home in Whiterun.
Good. I am always thirsty.
So it can't be used to go to custom player. Good to know.
Maybe we should visit.
See if we can get the Let's go ahead and see if we can. Hire a cart to take us to Windhelm.
As much as I love a good storm, I usually prefer working from indoors. Need a ride?
I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Those locations are off. Winterhold, I guess.
Prime and back. No way off.
Because I know it's in between. Windhelm is.
Frame the stuff eventually. Always done.
We will have to recomplete the Wabajack quest. Sorry about that, Red, if you're watching, but again, this is a relatively... Let's stop in with the... Stop. Make sure the brainwashing spell is in effect.
I don't care how many colleges they build, or how much the sea swallows up. I'll outlast them all. What's your business here in Winterhold?
Just passing through.
Stay clear of that college, if you know what's good for you. Nothing but foul deeds behind those walls.
What's wrong with the college?
Look around you. Winterhold is in this state because of those damn mages. They sit up there in their tower, doing gods know what. And who watches over them? The guards don't even dare go up there, unless they've no choice.
I'd like to know more about Winterhold's history.
What's there to tell? It's mostly gone now, thanks to those damn mages in the college. Someday there'll be proof they caused the Great Collapse. Most of the city just dropping off into the sea. That doesn't just happen.
You're the Jarl? I'm looking for work.
Winterhold has lost much of its history, and with that much of its power. I aim to change that. I've heard rumors of the resting place of the Helm of Winterhold. The very same helm that Jarl Hansa wore in the First Era. Hansa was in line to be High King of Skyrim, you know. Having that might get the ear of the other holds, and give me some authority.
I'll recover the helm.
Good. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for your return. Come back as soon as you have the helm.
I always wanted to see this place. They say it's hard to get to and the Greybeards don't talk to anyone. It would be an...
Where is the... Because you're still thinking I'm doing quest time.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
Why are you out here?
I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here?
May I enter the college?
Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
I want to use the power of ice and fire to destroy any who oppose me.
I see. That power certainly exists, I assure you. Wield it faithfully, and few can withstand you. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will.
I think we both know I'll succeed here.
No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of the sort.
I'll take your test then.
Excellent. Those invested in restoration magic find healing hands to be essential. Can you cast it on me? That would prove your skill.
Okay, I can do that.
I look forward to it. Winterhold's glory days may lie behind it, but the college is...
Winterhold's beautiful back in this day.
This much snow will bear the mammoth. Keep your eyes peeled, okay?
Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
Now for the real test of what... Storm.
Probably won't clear across to see you if you wanted to.
The college is an asset to... Huh?
Well, in spite of the farce that was that entrance exam, this place is definitely worth seeing. Let's go and get that tour.
They day of private tutors. Use some lessons from Mirabelle.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand.
Magic and mystery everywhere. Remember what I said? Keep that blade close, eh?
Every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage.
Now, the ravens we wore
I
what we
hope you
found in the
appreciate
field
the
mostly.
opportunity.
I left my arms exposed Yes, for mobility, but
the Archmage.
days like this,
Very good.
longed for
Then we're
warmth.
done here. Welcome to the college.
I was told to come see you.
Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
I'd love...
Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local norms. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
Winterhold.
Our newest members are housed here
winter.
in the Hall of Attainment.
For sure.
I'll ask
Freezing.
the voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments. Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
I never thought I'd find myself within these walls. This place is more impressive than the Blue Palace.
Trying to find the right door.
Sorry.
There it is.
I'll move. Sorry.
Initially, you'll be learning from Tolftin, one of our most esteemed wizards.
Sorry, I am mentally spacing out.
All right.
Let me check your gear.
Take what you need.
Until next time.
Tolfdir is likely already addressing you.
Oh, my apologies.
And if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature...
The Great Collapse was decades ago. They could fix the damn bridge already.
It can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
What are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
Safety should be more important than anything.
Well, your classmates certainly seem to disagree with you.
Don't listen to him. We can do it. Just give us a chance.
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards... Protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells?
I have a ward spell, but I've never really used it.
That's what this lesson is for. Perfect time to try it out. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell, and keep it up. You have to keep
What
your
you
ward
learn
up,
here
or
will
else
last
this
you a
won't work.
lifetime.
I don't want to
Several
hurt
if
you.
you're talented.
Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way.
I think I've hit the limits of what I take from. I'm going to get some rest. Only come back a day. Hopefully, I have rested enough that I'm not falling asleep on my feet. We will deal with the lesser ward test. Get the College of Winterhold questline officially started off. Then journey to Windtown. I do apologize if you heard me snoring, as my windpipe slowly closed off and my brain overloaded. Because body being awake, there are more of me taking up processing power than there should be. Body is trying to force me to sleep. I will be back, given the current time. How long we've been going? I'd say, provided it doesn't auto crash on me. Be back in about 4 to 5 hours? Yeah. Let's aim for 6 hours from now, so that would be 11 Central, 10 Eastern? See.
This place is magical.